this is Zach back again, and today I'm gonna improvise and build a chair. What I've got here is some tulip poplar poles. Tree was leaned over there and fell, and I'm gonna take this and build a chair out of it. Took a couple of bigger logs and chunks of them anyway, and cut a couple V-notches in them with my axe, and I'm gonna use that for a good bed for my poles, and to keep them from moving around on me and make it a little safer. And also, you can see this check in this log runs down at a pretty good ways. I'm going to try to use that to my advantage whenever I'm building this chair, and you'll see here in a minute what I'm going to do with it. Got the other end, the tip of that small tree, and I'm going to use those for the legs. So I'll try to show you this in a few parts, so I don't have a video that runs for 10 minutes long. I'm going to use these pieces split in half for the seat bottom. That's going to be the basic frame of it. You can see where I've got the two horizontal pieces going through the front, and they go all the way down to the ground in the back. So hopefully when this baby gets done, I won't have to have it lean against a tree to be able to stand there. I'm going to cut some slats. I'm going to split this poplar log and cut some slats for the back and lash them in, and then cut some slats for the seat bottom and lash those in. On this check in this log, it's running right down through here. Get a length on it, pretty close to the other one. Be something like that there. I'm going to lash these in, and I'm going to work on the bottom. I've got a few of the split pieces I ended up with, like this, that are a little bit narrower, and I'm going to go ahead, and I think I've got just about enough to do the bottom if I use them. think I'm gonna need about 4 of them. Get a measurement here on it, pretty close to where it needs to be. Two. That ought to work. Now I'm gonna lash these into the bottom for the seat, and then I'm gonna try to lash the back end. I'm just about to get finished up with it. You can see I've got the bottom laced in, and up on the top I've still got to lace my vertical uprights into that top cross member, and it's a little bit wobblier than what I'd wish it would be, so I think I'm gonna come back here and right where this little hickory stick is at, I'm gonna put a cross member back there, tying these 2 legs together, that one and that one together. I think it'll tighten it up some there. So I'm about out of the log that I originally drug up. I've got one butt end of it left, and it's got a knot in it right here, and there's a split coming off. So I turned it to where I could split straight through that knot, and I got into it and got it opened up with my axe, and I've took some pieces and I'm slowly spreading it out. So I'm gonna drive these down in as far as I can, and then come up here and see if I can't split through this knot. Use 1/2 of this piece for that back cross member and tie it in and get her finished up. Let's see what happens. I learned this here as a kid, splitting black locust posts for the old farmers I worked for when I was in high school. Just keep on spreading them out. I'm going to chop this down just a hair here. Get a little bit more of a wedge on it. There she went. You can see on these 2 halves, anytime a guy has to go through a knot, you're always better off going straight through the knot than what you are sideways. It always tends to split better. So I'm going to chop one of these for that back cross member and lace it in there. I got all the lashing done on it, and I was hoping that it would stand on its own without having to lean it against a tree, but I don't believe it's going to work. I'll walk you around it here so you can see kind of how I put it together. The lashings just have to be awful tight, I think, to be able to get it to teeter back like that and hold it. It didn't work out how I hoped it would, but it'll still work back against a tree. I mainly used a jam knot on it and a constrictors type knot, and I put a few trucker's hitches in it just to try to get it tightened up. Didn't seem to help it a whole lot. You guys take care until next time. We'll see what we'll get into. Have a good one.